Hi Virgos, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So, Virgo, there's a lot of change happening in your life. There's a lot of need to overcome past situations so this change and this transformation can fully take place even though it already started to work and have its effect on your life. You're still maybe resisting the process a little bit out of fear, which is totally understandable. And you haven't yet fully transformed, but transformation process is there and it's a big one. And it's about to initiate a whole new chapter in your life and in your personal story. So the main opportunity is death reversed. The main opportunity for yourself is to start seeing the opportunities on this transformation process and on this change that maybe you have been resisting upon, even though you unconsciously know that it's the right road for you to take in order to feel better and to begin a new stage in your life, a much more promising one. So the main opportunity is for you to start seeing the possibilities that lie on this death, that lie on this kiss of goodbye of an old situation, of an old relationship, of an old job, of anything that already have died, but you're resisting to bury. So as a main opportunity, you'll see for yourself without forces beyond your control needing to act. You'll see, and probably you'll start to willingly wanting to go in this direction of death, because you'll start to see how much promise this transformation has, and how much difficulty you have been facing over this couple of years, and that it's time you had enough. It's like you're reaching, or you have reached a saturation point where you no longer can resist change, because now probably you're willingly wanting to go in that direction, and you're willingly wanting to see it happen, because you are in a saturation point where you really need things to transform and to be reborn in a complete new way of your life. Even though the challenge is the Ten of Swords reversed, so I think those two cards together are really strong cards about changes, transformations, and a transition to a new period of your life. But both of them are reversed, which tells me, or which implies that even though that final that final cycle has arrived for some quiet time, you haven't begun the new one, because you're still either too attached to the situations in the past and you haven't overcome it and you haven't healed from them, or or you're afraid of the unknown and you're afraid of whatever is coming next, because you have been hurt and you have been depleted in the past, and you're afraid. You almost get used to this past pattern, and now you're really afraid of this new promise of clean slate, and of just starting to be much more present within your life by fully creating it. So the challenge is to overcome the past. The challenge is to overcome the fear of the unknown. And the challenge is to let go of the pain and to let go of the suffering. I mean, let go of the suffering, because pain will always be part of this of our process. It's from pain that we learn a lot. But suffering is optional. Suffering is a mental torture process we impose on ourselves. So pain, again, pain is about the process of transformation. Think about the caterpillar transforming into the butterfly. She undergoes a lot of pain during that process because she's being reborn. So every single thing, every single structure, every single thing she took as herself, her own, her granted, is changing, is dying and being reborn. So of course that hurts. That hurts because we we get identified with things we think we own, like our bodies, and it's part of the process to endure pain, but it's not part of the process to endure suffering. And that's also a big message for you. You don't need to suffer. This is a mental wiring you have and that's your challenge, is to get over that pattern, get over the fear of the unknown, and stop suffering. Stop putting yourself and victimizing yourself so much, because and you have an opportunity to transform some part of your life that is demanding for a long, long time, a transformation process, and you have been able to tame it, to contain it, but you're also starting to feel the saturation point, and sooner or later, forces beyond your control will act upon you so you can keep evolving and learning. So before the universe has to go through that measure, it's giving you an opportunity to do so by your own realization and by your own ability to be brave and overcome your fears and just begin this new prosperous cycle of your life, which is actually the advice. It's a beautiful advice. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So the advice is for you not only to, yeah, it's about you letting this new offer of the universe, this new offer of life, this new cycle, this new beginning being handed to you happen, manifest it, which will give you a lot of sense of abundance inside and outside of yourself. This is a beautiful card, manifesting in the real world like you like to, because you're an earth sign, you're a Virgo, and you love earth. You love um you love every single thing that belongs to earth. So this sense of abundance is really prosperous, and it's wanting to be manifested in your life. The advice is for you to find that place of abundance inside of you. So during this process of death, during this process of being reborn, you still find that place inside of you which is so beautiful and so safe and so whole that you don't fear. You have no fear of whatever is happening, because you know it will begin and it will bring you a lot of opportunities of growth, of maturing, and of prosperity. And also, you'll be much more, again, this is a kind of maturity. You'll be much more mature, much more wise, and much more committed to your essence and to the things you want to manifest in your life. And this is a beautiful reading, Virgo. The spiritual advice is surrender. So, do I need to say more? Surrender. Whatever is happening to your life, surrender. Let it happen. Let the transition period be as beautiful as you are, and as beautiful as the next stage of your life will be. Trust that will be that beautiful, trust that will be that prosperous, because all of that is already inside of you. It's about you uncovering layers after layers of rejections, fears, betrayals, and finding your bliss, finding your abundance. Commit yourself to yourself and surrender to the process, surrender to the changes. Be devotedly committed to change, to transform areas of your life, corners of your soul that are asking you, please transmute me, please transform me because I can no longer take this anymore. And listen to your intuition. Let yourself be guided by it so you can know exactly, innately, which a place of your life, which area of your life is demanding that transformation if you're not consciously aware of it. So Virgos, intense week. I hope you have a great one and we'll see each other next week.